Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be bringing you something different. This tutorial is on this hat. My inspiration came from this picture of Teyana Taylor with P. Diddy, and she's wearing this like cool fucking bucket hat, and I wanted to make something like that. I'm wearing it as a beanie right now, but it is too big to wear it as a bucket hat. I mean, this is pretty much how she wore it, but I intend to put this on as a bucket hat on my braids when my braids are on. I think it came out beautiful. It's different, but it's something close. What you need for this tutorial is just your creative freedom, your yarn, your hook, and with no further ado, let's get right into it. So I have a cotton yarn here. It's the color cornflower, navy blue color, and also using a white color. Let's start by making a magic circle. Right, so you're just going to hold the tail on your left hand, and then you're going to wrap your working yarn around your two fingers, your index finger and your middle finger, like so. Make a cross like this, and then go around to the back of your hand. Grab your 5.5mm hook or whatever size you're using. Insert it underneath the first thread and pull the second thread through, and I'm just going to make a twist here. Now just going to drop that gently and grab the working yarn and make a chain of 2. Okay, actually make a chain of 3 because we're going to do a double crochet, and this is going to be your first double crochet. I hope you can see. Yes, first double crochet. Now you're going to make 1 double crochet into that magic circle, and then make another double crochet in that circle, and this would count as your first 3 double crochet cluster. For this round we're going to make 6 double crochet clusters separated by a chain 1. So this is our first cluster, chain 1, and then you're going to make 3 double crochet cluster in that magic circle. Right, so I'm just gonna pull that to make it tighter. Chain 1, and then place 3 double crochet cluster. Chain 1, place 3 double crochet cluster. Chain 1. Just keep pulling this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 2 more clusters to put in here. Tug this tail here to close the circle, just gently. And when that's done, you're going to slip stitch into the top of the first double crochet. Now remember, the first double crochet is a chain 3, so you're just going to count backwards to help you find that top. So this is the first, sorry, this is the third, the second, and then this would be your first double crochet. So just find the center and make sure you're grabbing 2 of that to make it secure, and then you're going to slip stitch, and we have completed our first round. So in this first round it's 6 double crochet clusters that is consisted of, and then now you're just going to chain 3 this would count as your first double crochet. But because of how we ended here, we are just going to chain 1 to move into the next space. Now in this space, or in each of the chain 1 space in the second round, we're going to place 3 double crochet, chain 1, and 3 double crochet in that same chain 1 space. So we have the last chain 1 space here, and we're just going to make our cluster as we have been doing. So 1, 2, 3, chain 1. Now I'm just going to place 2 double crochets because we already have the 1 double crochet here. And then you're just going to slip stitch into the top of the chain 3. Now, if it helps, you can just count backwards. So we have our 3 double crochet, our chain 1, and then the next chain is going to be the top of our double crochet, and then you just slip stitch into that one. Or you can just count from the bottom, chain 1, chain 2, and then chain 3. So whichever works for you. And then here you're just going to chain 3 as usual to start. And we found ourselves here in the chain 1 space. So for this round, we're going to place 3 double crochets in each of the chain 1 space, no increase in. Right? So just make sure you're putting your 3 double crochet clusters in each of the chain 1 spaces you made, and that's how you're going to make this round 3. So I just finished making my last double crochet cluster in my round 3. So I'm just going to chain 1, which I already did, and I'm going to slip stitch into the top of that chain 3 to complete this round. Right, so just chain 3 as usual, and because of where we ended, we're just going to chain 1 and go into that next chain 1 space with a 3 double crochet cluster. As you would notice, it's starting to fold.
Okay, so here we're just going to chain 1 and place 3 single crochets in the chain 1 space. Chain 1, 3 single crochets in that chain 1 space, chain 1, and continue to do this until you get all the way around until you get here. Alright, so I have finished with this round and I put this on just to see exactly how it's looking and what adjustment might be needed. And I'm going to maybe do 4 or 5 rows. When I come back, I'll let you know how many rows I did. But this is what it's looking like, and oh my god, it's so pretty.
So if you want, you can actually switch colors again here after this round. So basically switching back to the blue and then to your white and then to your navy blue again. But for me, I just did the color change once and then did 5 rows of my cornflower with no increase. And now on the 6th row after the color change, I'm going to do some increase. And how I do that is on the very first chain 1 space, we're going to place 3 double crochet cluster, chain 1, and then 3 double crochet cluster in that same space. Chain 1, go into the next space and place 3 double crochet cluster. Chain 1, go into the next space and place 3 double crochet cluster, and this is going to be your pattern for this round. So you're not increasing on every other chain 1 space, you're increasing on every other chain 1 space, if that makes sense. But just follow the video. So the next 2 rounds are going to be the same steps, pretty much chaining 3 and then placing 2 double crochet to make our 3 double crochet cluster. Chain 1, go into the next space and place 3 double crochet cluster. Don't be like me and skip that. That's a genuine mistake, but make sure you're going into every single chain 1 space and place your 3 double crochet cluster. And you're going to do this for this round and the next. And after that, the next round, you're just going to switch from double crochet cluster to single crochet cluster. So after you're done with that round of 3 single crochet cluster, chain 1, 3 single crochet cluster all around that row, the next round I just place my single crochet in each single crochet stitch and also in the chain 1 space. Then the next row I did single crochet all around on top of the single crochets, and now I'm about to do my last single crochet row to finish this project. I'm going to do a total of 4 single crochet for the band in the front, and once you're done with that, you are pretty much good to go here. Okay, so place 1 single crochet into every single crochet stitch from the row below. Last stitch, slip stitch, and we are done. All right, we are officially done. This actually took me an hour, so you want to give yourself an hour or 2 maximum to make this project. And thank you so much for sticking with me till the end. You guys are awesome. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to join the Fluffy Nuts fam. Thanks for watching and stay safe.